the singer of Carpathia.
I'm Jason. I'm the drummer of Carpathia.
I'm Bobby. I'm the guitar player.
I'm Andrew, and I'm the bass player.
Well, nice to meet you all. I'm so happy you could join me. Thank you very much for this. I'm excited.
Hey, no problem.
No, thank you.
So, you guys just put out that Mad World cover, which was great, by the way.
Thanks.
Did you record that during all of this, or did you do that prior and it just worked out?
Oh yeah, we did it prior.
Yeah.
Yeah, random that this whole thing happened. I mean, not that we haven't been in like a mad world for some time now, but
Facts.
yeah, this kind of brought it to that next level.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great cover.
Thank
So
you.
obviously, Corona is affecting all of our lives. Just this is how we have to meet now. I know you guys had a couple shows too that were affected, and you're gonna play. How's it as a band affected your touring, your upcoming events?
Oh, big time. It sucks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everything.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I mean, I wasn't gonna play half the shows anyway because I just had surgery. So, but we did have to cancel a lot of big ones, and I'm pretty disappointed.
Yeah. I understand that. Hopefully it'll when the world falls back to place, though, you guys will be ready to come out tenfold.
Yeah, we're trying to like stay with it online just to like keep ourselves in people's memories, but you know.
Yeah, which is
We'll be back.
yeah, it's huge. That's huge right now. Like just promoting yourself and keeping your fans just entertained as best you guys can, for sure. Are you?
Yeah.
Any way you guys are getting together at all, or you guys can't see each other? Yeah.
Not at the moment.
So
No.
what?
She lives all the way down, so it's tough.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I was sick too prior to this even happening. Like I had a cold, so I couldn't even see them prior to this even happening.
no. That's
It's been a long time. Yeah.
Yeah. So like, are you able to create together at all, or are you trying to work on anything through technology while you can, or just right now?
Well, Jason's still recovering, so he's kind of can't currently, but soon.
I've been writing a show a little bit.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be once we finally get back together, like a couple of weeks to trying to get back up to speed with everything, and then it's going to be all right. So now that we have 10 more songs that we've halfway written, let's do it.
But that's awesome. Yeah. So I was gonna say, you guys like trying to write not a whole album, but just like get your ideas down. So when you guys finally can meet up together, you'll be like, all right, now we can write an album.
Yeah, I think even prior to this, we were getting ready to go into studio, and then Jason got the bad news of needing to get surgery done and stuff like that, and like I think there was like 5 songs we were about ready to go in studio with.
Something like that. There were a few that were kind of up in the air. We need to work out the kinks, but I'm sure that by the time we got to that point, if things hadn't been interrupted, then we probably have about 5 songs to add on top of what we have already.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely. It's obviously a bummer, but at the same time, now you have more time to like write on those songs and just
really perfect it. And
yeah,
I mean, that's the best part about the technology is Bobby and now I myself have like the ability to record ourselves and in like a more clear way, because I remember like Bobby used to send like his recorded tracks, and then I would like use my laptop and my phone, and I would like try to record myself, and then I would send it to them. I'd be like, what do you guys think? And they're like, oh, I don't know, like, so it's kind of nice to be able to send like a more professional type of demo to everybody, get some ideas. Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna ask you guys a couple, get away from the Corona talk for a while. So, what's your favorite part about being on stage when you guys are able to play shows? Anyone can answer, all of you.
Yeah, I mean, do you guys want to do this, like, each of us give our own little piece of it? Kind of?
Yeah.
All right. My favorite aspect of being on stage, I mean, it's it's everything. It's like I've always said it's sort of like a drug that can never be matched with anything in life. Like, it's addictive as hell. You get up there, it's just like a range of emotions you feel, and even before that, when you're living like a normal life, and then you get on that stage, it's like you're a superhero or something. Like, that's the best way I could personally describe it, is you don't even feel like yourself, but you're like a better version of yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
I hit the nail on the head there. Just like, you get so much adrenaline. It's like, there's no other feeling like it. And I don't think there's any place in life where I feel like more alive than when I'm on stage and just showing my craft, what I love to do to people.
Yeah, I agree. The adrenaline rush and everything.
Bobby.
Yeah, I think when you go even further into that, I don't think Sam's quite as, or Bobby too, actually. They're both social butterflies, but as a somewhat kind of a shyer person, like going on stage and putting yourself out there, it definitely, it's therapeutic and kind of proving to yourself that you can do this. And not only can you do it, but most of the time people are going to be pretty cool about you putting yourself out there and letting your personality show. So it's definitely therapeutic in that way. But on top of everything else, that pre going on stage rush, like that's the best feeling ever.
Yeah, agree.
Totally.
For me, like I've been to thousands of concerts throughout my life. I'm a music fan generally throughout. So like, as a fan enjoying you guys playing on stage, I can like feel that adrenaline energy, and like you can tell when like bands just love what they do, and it's rare that you like don't. So for me to be in like the crowd and doing, going crazy, for me, it's also like a therapeutic watching you guys be able to do what you do. So it's very cool.
Yeah, that's definitely another part of it, is being able to connect with people that are out there, even maybe somebody who's seeing you for the first time, and at first they're kind of like, Like, I love, this is like my favorite part of it, is it's going to be a total like image too, because it's this, like, if they go from like doing this to being like, like, that's kind of
whoa,
cool.
she can do that.
Yeah,
That's coming to her.
That's that, like, yes, you got through to them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that must be a great feeling. And then after, when they come up to you and you're like,
Yeah, I wish more people would come up to us. I feel like a lot of people like don't, or hesitate doing it because they think like you'd be annoyed or something. And it's like, dude, what? Like, that's crazy. Why would we ever be annoyed by that?
People, yeah, I feel like a lot of people do think that.
Yeah.
Like going up to bands that are like, oh, but like you said, you're like, please come talk to me. Like, we want to network, get out there. So who inspired you guys to be in your band, the type of band that you're in, the type of music you play? Who inspired you?
What that first? Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna say Andrew.
So I have kind of a unique upbringing in regards to being on stage. My father is a touring comic, and my stepfather was always in bands. Now he has a radio show back home in North Carolina. So the concept of being on stage and like being around like the backstage lifestyle and like, being with like the stage team and everything, that's been a part of my life for as long as I can remember. So they're both into like more like, like Aerosmithy kind of rock. I got really involved in the punk scene down in Raleigh when I was in high school, and that's where I got more into like heavier music. And to be frank, as I learned how to play music a little bit more complexly and like, write better, that's how I gradually got into this. And then when I moved up here, I happened to land in a band with Bobby here, and the rest is history.
Right.
A true American love story, if there ever was one.
Yeah. Bobby, you want to go next?
Me and Andrew were in bands before we even started this one. And after we both part ways from that other band that we were in, both of us, and I started doing my own shit, and ended up somehow recruiting Jason, and we started writing the stuff that we did. Huh?
I just like how you said somehow.
Yeah, we just jammed, and we like started writing instrumental shit, and
Jason just showed up one day, like, hi.
I'm part of your band now.
Yeah.
I think we wrote 3 songs before we got Andrew in the band. And what's that?
I said something like that, yeah.
It was something like that, like three songs, and Andrew came along, and we wrote a couple more. At that point, we started playing out instrumentally. Then, at the same time, we were looking for a vocalist. And I happened to be at Sam's last show with her old band, and I picked her up.
Pick me up. Yeah, that was wicked, like, funny, because I was playing with my last show, and it was like, it was so emotional that day. Like, I was like, oh my god, I was crying, you know,
Yeah.
like all my friends. Yeah. And I remember it was literally like the next morning, Bobby messaged me and he's like, you want to be in my band? And he like sent me all their songs, and I was like, oh shit, this is dope. It's like nothing I'd ever heard before, honestly. Like really progressive and melodic and like wicked cool. So obviously I jumped on that train.
That's great. Yeah, you guys have been a band for a while now, right?
Yeah.
I think it started.
Where are we going? Almost 4 years now?
Yeah.
3.
Well, 3 with me at least, because they were like an instrumental band before I joined for like a year.
Yeah.
And then I joined up, and yeah. But I mean, we didn't really answer your question, like the influences, I guess. I would say personally, I mean Andrew answered it, but I would say like all of us have very different influences, and that's what makes this band so different and unique. Is we're like, all right, boom, like this is all of the stuff that we love, and let's just like blend it together and make it as best we can. And it took a lot for us to like finally do that. And it actually, when we got in studio, that was sort of when we realized like how we could really, really work with it, and sort of ran with that sound. So
yeah, definitely it works. So it's definitely a good combination, you know. Awesome.
Thank you.
All right, so what is one music memory that you can never forget that you guys have? Like a show you guys played all together, or
oh god, yeah,
epic has happened, you met someone?
I love it. Oh well, there's been many.
Yeah,
go ahead, you guys can go first, because I always blab way too much.
The 2 memories that stick out to me the most would probably be we played with Puddle of Mud for the first time at the Palladium in Worcester, and we got to meet Wes on stage, who was just like such a nice guy. So for as like, granted, Puddle of Mud's not as big as they used to be, but like for like someone who at one point was like one of the biggest rock stars in the world, he was so humble and encouraged. So that was really cool. And then the other thing is kind of random. We played with the Twisted once, and the fact that Juggalos loved us kind of caught me off guard.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a good one.
We were
a really fun show.
We were the only Juggalo band. Is that what you call it? I don't even.
Juggalo, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, yeah, we were the only ones that were like not in that style. So we were like,
right,
like they were cool. They were cool with us. Jace, do you have?
I think just the Palladium show where we opened up for like Papa Roach and Bad Wolves.
Very cool.
Because
that was a good show.
Yeah, the way they like as the show starting at like 4:00, like it actually started at 2:00, so there wasn't a whole lot of people there. And
we were.
Yeah. And at one point they like opened up the gates to a whole nother section away from the stage that we were on.
Right.
So every single person that was there to see a band went over there to like get food and stuff. So, and this was as we were about to to get on. We're like, okay,
I know, we're like, what the fuck?
We're gonna play the and then this started our first song, like you could see like heads turn, and like that crowd just started.
Yeah, we did One Hell, right?
Yeah, we did One Hell. We started intro, and they all started.
Was like, wait, we gotta go back.
Yeah, they poured in. It was wild. It was wild.
Started like 2,000 people, which is probably the most.
That was definitely the most we've ever played in front of. Mine was definitely like I have a very specific memory just because it is so funny to me and like humbling how we were. So Jace, remember we were driving to the Palladium for the Puddle of Mud. It was our first show ever at the Palladium, and it was like this whole thing like if you sell, you know, a certain amount of tickets and you get a certain stage, whatever position, and for us, like, what Jason and I are usually wicked, like, like self-doubting when we first like do these things.
Negative Nancy.
So we're driving there, and we already got yelled at because we forgot the merch at his house. So his dad had to like. Yeah, his dad had to help us. They were like, idiots. And we were like, oh my God, like, we suck. And like, this is going to be so bad. And we were just like, the whole time we like thought, we were like, oh, we're probably going to be going on right now. Like, we had such a bad outlook on it. And then we show up, and Maggie had talked with the director, or what do you want to call him, promoter, about Palladium, that show. And she comes out, and we were like, you should have seen me, Jason, we're like, this. And she goes, we got main stage, like we got main stage. And we were like, what? Like we're just such in shock. And that was the moment that I was like, okay, like we can do this.
Right? That's awesome. Hell yeah. Like a great day. Yeah,
it was it was very welcoming in that moment. So
that's awesome.
Yeah. Good times.
If you guys could pick like one artist to play with as a whole group, is there like someone as a whole band that you were like, we would love to play with this band? Just,
oh God, all of us picking one.
I know, stop, right?
I want nothing more because I feel like we would do well with them.
Great bands.
Yeah. You what?
I said I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah.
No, that'd be fun.
Perfect.
Bob, why didn't you come up?
Andrew's like, I don't know.
Yeah. Oh no, I like them. They're a band that they're really, really, really talented, and they have 110% respect for me. It's just their heavy stuff I like a lot.
Yeah.
I'll leave it at that. If I had to pick somebody like Avenged Sevenfold is probably the two guitar players that when I was 13 I was like, this is what I want to do. As far as more modern bands, Ginger has quickly become one of my all-time favorites. I love Ginger, so I would like to link up with them.
Yeah, you guys would definitely mesh well great together too.
She's solid. Yeah, that's true. They have like a proggy type of sound too.
Yeah,
it should be fun. Not that I wouldn't mind playing with like something completely outside of our boundaries too. Like, I couldn't even imagine, like, I mean, we played with Twisted, it seemed to go okay.
I was just gonna say that. The cool thing about like fans like Twisted fans or like jugglers in general is they love all music, which is really cool. So like Tech Nine will play, and the fans is just a mix of heavy metal kids and you know, gangsters, and just like them crowd that meshes together for like those like Twisted, Tech Nine, like those types of bands is really cool.
Tech Nine is definitely one of the best shows that I've ever been to. He's just talented as all hell, and everyone he signs is good. Like Tech Nine, I think is probably my favorite guy in the rap scene.
So. I agree with that fully, actually.
Yeah.
His new album too? He just put out, so good.
Yes.
A couple days ago, yeah. He's definitely amazing.
Yeah, that's definitely Andrew's shit.
I'm pretty sure the three of them have heard more rap since they've linked up with me than they had in their entire lives prior. I just forced it to them.
All told, we go from like Primo music to Tech Nine to like this ridiculous rap stuff that was hysterical. What was that other guy's name? I can't remember.
Little Dicky.
Yeah.
He's
Big old
funny.
Tick, he's the man.
Yeah, they introduced me to that stuff. I'm like, what did he say?
Like, that's great though, because in the long run, you know, like you getting into all types of music could definitely help influence your future process of writing too.
Dude, I
Definitely.
didn't even know what progressive music was until I joined this band. Like, for real, I had no idea what it was. And then Jason, like, kind of like, I was like, what is this? And then he showed me like all of these different types of bands, and I was like, oh shit, like this is okay. I didn't even know this is what you called this music, and it's pretty awesome. I like it a lot.
That is awesome.
Mm.
So what platforms do you guys use just to get your music heard and shared? So everyone knows where they can find you. And on Spotify, I'm a Spotify user. That's where I listen to you guys.
Right.
Yep.
We're on Spotify. We're on Apple Music, Amazon Music, YouTube, Facebook, all the things.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
All the good stuff.
Yeah. We're
Anything
everywhere.
else you guys want to give a plug out to? You know, any shout outs you guys want to give?
Yeah, Chris Paquette, our producer, definitely always want to give him a shout out. He's the man, genius.
Very cool, love it.
Mm.
And yeah, you know, hopefully we all get through this faster than they're telling us we're getting through it. And show it won't be in 2021. That would be,
Oh god, yeah,
be crazy, but
it'd be rough.
hopefully. I know, well, yes. Especially for me, like, this is what I do, you know, and also, like, I'm a photographer, so I'd love to come and catch you guys when everything's said and done. You guys are back on the road.
That would be dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, if you want to add anything else, go for it. And
Yeah, thank you.
about it.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
cool, perfect.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Tons for you guys coming
Absolutely.
on and answering questions. And we'll definitely do it again in the future.
All right, great.
Definitely.
Cool. All right, guys. Talk to you soon.
All right,
Thank you so much.
no problem. Thank you.
Baby, light some light on, 'cause I can't see you in the dark.